lovely world. So I wanted to discuss this yesterday, but some other video came out, or not, some other idea for a video popped into my head yesterday, and I did that instead. So I'm gonna do this today. Look, I know a lot of you are gonna think that I'm being a little controversial or not in the right headspace, or think that I'm being stupid for saying this, but this is just my opinion, and you don't have to agree with my opinion. You don't have to watch this video if you think I'm saying something that's not right, but I think love is overrated. Look, I've said this. I felt love once, maybe twice in my whole entire life for another woman, and that never worked out. And it probably will never work out for me. I just, honest to goodness, I think love is overrated. And sure, you can love someone that you consider as a family member, or that actually is a family member, but what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about love in a relationship. I think it's so overrated and overhyped, and it just doesn't make sense to me, because you're going to get in an argument. You're going to have to say you're sorry. Even though you say the words, sometimes they don't have as strong of a meaning as everyone thinks. I believe, and this is just me, that I know you all are going to say there's one special woman out there for me somewhere in this world, because there's 8 billion people on this planet. But look, I used to have all the love in the world to give to 2 specific women, and one of them didn't work out. The other one could still work out, but it probably won't, and it never will. That whole meditation thing I did, it was fake, it was false, it led me to the wrong direction, and God has led me in the wrong direction. And don't give me, for just this one particular thing. Some things God and Jesus Christ have shown me or said to me, not personally, or mentally, or physically, or emotionally, or anything like that. Sometimes they can be right, and sometimes they can be wrong. That's just how things work. And I just feel in my heart and in my mental capacity that I have, and in my gut and in my soul and everything that I have to offer to this world, love is not one of them to a woman, because she's not going to love me as much as I love her. Let's just be real with that. And that's why I feel like it's overrated, because no one is going to love me like I love them. Whether it's a best friend, whether it's a friend, whether it's a complete stranger, love just seems like it's an overrated concept that we all have to, deal with. And I can name a bunch of things that I've done in my life that could be considered, that someone would love about me, but that's just not how it is. That's not what it is. It's not fair that I have to put my emotions into something that just, that's not going to be reciprocated. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've loved women for my entire life, and I will always love women. It's just what they don't reciprocate it back. That's why I think it's overrated. That's why I think it's it's overhyped. It just seems to me like nothing goes my way in life, whether I want it to or not. Nothing's gonna work out the way I planned it. Nothing is gonna work out the way it should be, and just because I go to bars, or I go to movies, or I go to restaurants, or whatever I do. Even when I went to Vegas for my 30th last year, there were so many opportunities I could have had in Las Vegas, but I didn't do anything with it. And there's so many great opportunities that are probably out there waiting for me. There's probably so many great women out there waiting for me, but it's just no one's gonna love me like I love them. And love is a very strange, there's so many descriptions of what love can be. It's just, for me, the word love is overrated. And I can say that word over and over and over again, and some of you may still think that I'm being too hypocritical, if you will, of the definition of word of love. Because I was in love once, maybe twice, and they didn't feel the same way I felt about them. And so I'm just giving up on the whole concept, the whole, definition of the word love and what it means to every person has a different variation or different definition of the word love. And I'm content with, dying alone and not having a family. I've always been this way since the first person that I loved didn't reciprocate it back. And the second person is just too far-fetched because they live 3,000 miles away from me. And I know I'm going to be moving to New York in 10 years, but she might, already be married and have a family of her own. So, and the first person I love is already in a relationship with someone else. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not disputing their relationships at all. I'm just saying that for me, personally, I just think love is such an overrated concept that people have of each other. And it's just not going to work for me. I've given up on the whole term of love and the definition of what love means. And I'm going to use air quotes around that because that's just what I wanted to personally tell you guys. Now, if there's a woman out there that's going to love me like I love her, fine. But until that time comes, I'm just going to, stay radio silent for all women or anyone on this planet. I want to date a woman. I want to marry a woman. I want to have children someday. But it's probably not going to happen in this lifetime. Maybe the next lifetime or the lifetime after that. It's just, there's no possible reason, no way, none chance that I will ever meet that woman in this lifetime. That's just plain and simple. I don't even know what else to say. That's just what I'm going to tell you today. So you can disagree with me all you want. This is just my opinion. This is just how I feel, and that's it. Now I know some things I said might have been contradictory in this whole video, but the main point you should take away from this video is that I believe in my heart and in my mind and in my gut that love is overrated. And it's been like this for me for years now. And I have an open mind. It's just, I just don't see any way that there's going to be a woman that's going to love me just as much as I love her. That's why I consider it overrated. But that's just me. I will see you all tomorrow for a brand spanking new vlog, which means that we're going to just be 6 days away from my 31st birthday. And I'm ready for it. 36th. No, I meant 31st birthday. Not 36. I'm turning 31. Because that's how old I'm going to be. Anyways, that's beside the point of this video. I hope you have an amazing 2020, whatever you're doing inside right now. Whether it's doing a puzzle, whether it's reading, whether it's playing video games, whether it's watching a show on Netflix, whether it's watching a movie or any of these things, or watching YouTube videos, or listening to podcasts. Whatever you're doing at home right now, keep doing it until things start to calm down just enough for us to go back outside. And I feel like the curve is starting to flatten a little bit, but it's not completely flattened, you know. And I feel like that shaking hands and hugging is not going to be a thing when we're all said and done in this, after this pandemic is over. Anyways, have an amazing birthday, whatever age you're celebrating this year, and just be yourself. And bye-bye.